Hi everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today's video is going to be what I ate in a week. This is just a little compilation of a couple meals that I had. I'm really trying to eat more kale salad, so you're going to see a lot of kale in this video. I hope you enjoy. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the restaurant Sweetgreen, but I've been trying to make more salads sort of inspired by them, and I feel like this one is spot on Sweetgreen. So this is day 2, I believe, of my juice cleanse. Here I'm getting all my veggies and my fruits prepped and ready and cleaned to go into the juicer. I've got a nice little stalk there, a thumb of ginger, yum, a whole stalk of celery, grapefruit, orange, a bag of carrots, lemons, limes. I even have a watermelon back there that I'm going to juice later on in my juice cleanse. I'm going to use baking soda to clean all my fruits and my veggies. I'm going to scrub them in a little bit too, just to make sure I get all of the nasties and pesticides off before I throw them in the juicer. So I'm going to use my Nama J2 juicer, which I am absolutely in love with. If you can afford this juicer, I highly recommend purchasing. It is a cold press juicer. It keeps your juices fresh in the refrigerator for up to 3 days, and it just makes delicious juice, and it yields a lot. Not only that, but I feel like this juicer makes juicing so much more enjoyable, where you're craving creating juices throughout your week. So here's my first green juice. Look at all of that froth. It looks so amazing. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pour it in here. So I'm gonna have some melon this morning and just sort of like just ease into my day. I picked this, what is this? This is a cantaloupe. It is a cantaloupe. Okay, so since coming off of my like 3-day juicing, I did juice all day, and then around like 5 or 6 o'clock at night, I would then just have like a light meal, a salad. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and probably eat half of this melon and then save my other half for a snack later in the day. That was absolutely delicious. I'm gonna have to have that again. I am really just trying to focus on more raw foods in my diet. So I think starting my mornings out with a bowl of fresh fruit is something I'm gonna be doing more often. So I'm gonna go take a shower and I'll catch you guys in a little bit. beautiful salad. I topped it with some slivered almonds and some extra cashew seed nuts that I had on hand from another dish. But this looks amazing. And I also just made this incredible adobo flavored, I don't even know if you can see the color, how beautiful it is. It's very smoky. I'm using it as my salad dressing today. It has chickpeas in it, some nutritional yeast, some soy sauce for that umami flavor, and it's really good. I didn't film it because I didn't know if it was going to be something worth saving, but I think I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how I made this and the instructions for it. I'm also going to marinate my tofu in this in a little bit today. Okay, so while I go ahead and finish my salad, I'm going to marinate my tofu for tonight, because I think tonight I'm gonna have like a rice bowl with tofu and maybe just some veg on the side. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab my marinade for this. I did not show you guys how to make this marinade. I'm not gonna use all of it because I'm also going to use the chili peppers, the chipotle peppers that I had used in this. I used about 4 in this recipe, but I'm gonna go ahead and use the remaining of the sauce in here. So I'm not, you know, letting anything go to waste. Grab my tofu, press, and can't lose that guy, because if I lose it, no way to press my tofu.
Okay, will be already.
So I'm gonna go ahead and let this drain for maybe like an hour, and then I'll come back and coat it with my marinade, and we'll get going and have this for dinner. And I'm really excited because I haven't had rice in a while, because I've been doing that 3-day juice cleanse fast, where I was doing juicing all day, and then in the evening I was having a really nice plant-based meal. I'm back to eating breakfast and normal meals and things like that in my day. So I'm so excited to have rice tonight, and it's gonna be so good with this tofu. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you my marinated tofu. Perfect. So this has been sitting for about an hour, and I'm gonna go ahead and dump the juice that's inside. Go ahead and cut it into little pieces for tonight, because I mentioned earlier that I'm going to have a rice tonight. I'm so excited. This thing is kind of hard to get undone. Okay, perfect. Oh yeah, I bought this press from Amazon like last year or so sometime, because I've actually tried to go vegan plant-based like a year ago. I obviously didn't follow through completely, and I was only vegan for like 7 months or so, and then I went back to just like regular trash eating. But I'm obviously back here again thinking about my health and how I feel overall, and setting better intentions for myself when it comes to food habits. So I just packaged up some of my bananas. I waited for these to be super ripe, and I'm just gonna store these in my freezer for smoothies. and that is it. And I am going to start dinner, and I think we're going to have rice and vegetables, and I'm going to have mine with a side of tofu that I've been marinating today, and it's going to be so delicious. I'm actually really excited. I'm trying to get more into eating tofu because, one, it's a good protein alternative besides for seitan, and I think that if I just spent a little bit more time on having fun with spices and marinades, I would like it more. So that's what I did today. I marinated my tofu, and I think it's gonna turn out pretty good. I'm actually gonna saute it in the pan today. I'm talking to my friends online, to my YouTube buddies. All right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and start dinner for the night. I'm gonna start my rice first because it takes pretty much the longest, and I love using my Instapot to make rice. It's perfect every single time. So here are my vegetables, and I've got a whole jalapeno in there because I love spice and I love all my food hot. I never ever get sick of it. So I'm gonna go ahead and chop up all my vegetables, just slice them up. I'm gonna get them into the hot wok, and I'm gonna be sure not to over steam them because I still want them to have a little bit of bite to them. Grate my carrot up, and there's my little cutie monster. Always so curious about what I'm doing in the kitchen. All right, and there it is. I'm using water. I'm really trying to stay away from oil. It's one of the things that I'm trying to focus on for my health, is staying away from processed oils as much as possible. So tonight I'm using water to steam my vegetables. I am going to be using a tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil to saute, or I guess not saute, but fry up my tofu tonight. But even that, I still feel like maybe I should move away from frying and just stick with my air fryer or baking it instead. Extra seasoning, can't go wrong. Salt and some onion powder, soy sauce, rice vinegar to just brighten up the dish a little bit. And I always go in and add a little bit extra soy sauce too. Okay, so I am doing God knows what in this pan. I did everything backwards. Put in the soy sauce first, and then I was like, okay, my soy sauce is definitely cooking down and burning my pan, so I'm gonna have to use oil tonight. So I used about a tablespoon of oil. I kept it pretty simple, wiggled them around. They turned out really great, but look at the crisp on that. Okay, Sweet Baby Ray's. Was that Sweet Baby Ray's? Oh, Dr. Hughes. Dr. Hughes. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. That delicious sugar-free chili sauce is amazing. Okay, I'm dousing my tofu in that. This is game-changing tofu tonight. It looks amazing, and I cannot believe how good it smelled too. All right, I'm plating it up, and I'm so hungry. Look how much rice I'm giving myself. I'm starving. Add the vegetables on the side, making it look super cute. Get that tofu on the top. And I always add a little extra soy sauce at the end. I do like to have a little bit of soy sauce in my rice throughout. It looks amazing. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and dive into this meal. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you here if you are inspired by some of the meals I make and just like my odd commentary. All right, bye guys.